Welcome to this transformative journey as we approach the powerful full moon of November 17th, 2024. Full moons are more than just beautiful celestial events. They are moments of heightened energy, deep reflection, and personal transformation. But here's the catch. This energy can either propel you forward or create chaos if you're not careful. In this video, we'll uncover what makes this full moon so unique, the mistakes you must avoid, and how you can harness its energy to bring positive change into your life. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets of the moon. The upcoming full moon on November 17th carries a unique energy, as full moons are often seen as a time of heightened spiritual awareness, emotional intensity, and powerful energetic shifts. While many consider it a moment of reflection, manifestation, and releasing what no longer serves, it is equally important to approach this time with caution and mindfulness. The lunar energy on this day can amplify not only positive intentions, but also unintended missteps, which is why understanding what to avoid is just as crucial as knowing what to embrace. During a full moon, emotions often run high. This is a time when unresolved issues from the past may resurface, demanding your attention. It's easy to act impulsively when emotions feel overwhelming, but doing so can lead to unintended consequences. Instead of reacting in the heat of the moment, it's better to pause and ground yourself. This is not a time for arguments or making rash decisions, as the energy of the full moon can magnify conflicts, making them harder to resolve later. Another common mistake during a full moon is neglecting self-care. The intense energy can leave many people feeling drained or restless. Ignoring your body's need for rest, hydration, or nourishment during this period can exacerbate these feelings. To harness the moon's energy in a positive way, prioritize your well-being. Simple acts like taking a walk under the moonlight, meditating, or journaling can help you channel this energy constructively. It's also important to avoid clinging to negativity or holding on to grudges during this time. The full moon is often associated with release, making it an ideal moment to let go of past hurts, toxic relationships, or limiting beliefs. Refusing to release these burdens can block the flow of positive energy and hinder your personal growth. Use this time to reflect on what you need to release to move forward in life with clarity and purpose. One of the most misunderstood aspects of the full moon is its relationship with intentions and manifestations. While many see this as a time to focus on what they want to attract, it's equally critical not to obsess over specific outcomes. Trying to control every detail of your manifestations can lead to frustration and disappointment. Instead, trust the process and allow the universe to guide you toward what is meant for you. Overthinking and micromanaging your desires can disrupt the natural flow of abundance. During this full moon, avoid overextending yourself socially or energetically. The lunar energy can make you feel more sensitive to the emotions of others, and spending too much time in draining environments can leave you feeling overwhelmed. Take time for solitude and introspection, allowing yourself to reconnect with your inner voice. This is a time to focus on aligning with your highest self, not on spreading yourself too thin. Finally, one of the greatest mistakes people make during a full moon is ignoring the call to gratitude. While the energy of the full moon can bring up challenges, it also provides a moment of illumination and insight. Use this time to reflect on the blessings in your life and express gratitude for what you have. Gratitude not only raises your vibration, but also aligns you with the positive energies of the universe. The full moon on November 17th is a powerful moment of transformation and potential. By avoiding these common mistakes, acting impulsively, neglecting self-care, clinging to negativity, micromanaging intentions, overextending yourself, and ignoring gratitude, you can harness the lunar energy to propel yourself forward on your spiritual and personal journey. Approach this time with mindfulness, balance, and an open heart, and it can become a beautiful period of growth and renewal. As the full moon illuminates the night sky, it's not just a celestial event, it's a symbolic moment that brings clarity to what's hidden. Its light can reveal truths within ourselves, shining on areas that need healing, growth, or release. This November 17th, let the full moon serve as a mirror to your inner world, reflecting not only your strengths, but also the patterns or fears that may be holding you back. Recognizing these truths can be uncomfortable, but it's also liberating. The first step to change is awareness, and this is the gift the full moon offers if you're willing to receive it. However, the transformative power of the full moon doesn't work passively. You must actively engage with its energy, setting aside time to connect with yourself. This is not the moment to numb your emotions or distract yourself with busy work. Many people make the mistake of brushing aside their feelings, thinking they'll deal with them later. But under the full moon's light, those suppressed emotions demand acknowledgement. Ignoring them now will only cause them to fester and resurface later in more challenging ways. Allow yourself to feel without judgment, knowing that emotions are not enemies, they are guides. During this time, rituals or practices can help anchor you in the moon's energy. Light a candle, burn sage, or sit quietly in meditation. Let go of the fear of doing it wrong. The beauty of the full moon is that it asks only for your sincerity, not perfection. Write down the things you wish to release, old habits, toxic relationships, or self-doubt. Then consciously let them go, whether through burning the paper safely or simply whispering your intentions to the wind. This act of release is symbolic but powerful. It tells the universe that you're ready to create space for the new. But remember, while letting go is essential, don't fall into the trap of trying to force closure or healing. Healing is a process, not a single act. The full moon provides an opportunity to start that journey, but it's up to you to continue nurturing yourself beyond this phase. Be gentle with yourself, acknowledging that growth comes in its own time. Avoid comparisons during this time, as the heightened emotions can make you more susceptible to feelings of inadequacy. Comparing your journey to someone else's, whether in relationships, careers, or personal growth, can rob you of the joy of your unique path. The full moon teaches us that everything has its cycle, its time to shine. Trust that your moment will come when it's meant to, and focus on your individual progress. Another trap to avoid is the temptation to seek external validation for your feelings or decisions. During a full moon, it's easy to feel vulnerable and crave reassurance. While seeking advice from trusted loved ones is natural, don't let others' opinions overshadow your intuition. The full moon enhances your inner knowing, and this is a chance to trust yourself more deeply. Listen to your heart, for it often holds the answers you seek. As the night deepens and the full moon reaches its peak, take a moment to stand beneath its glow. Feel its energy wash over you, connecting you to something greater than yourself. This is a moment of unity with the cosmos, a reminder that you are part of a vast, interconnected universe. Use this time to reaffirm your intentions, not with desperation, but with quiet confidence. Trust that what's meant for you will come, and let go of the need to control every detail. When the moon begins to wane, it carries away the energy of the past, making room for new beginnings. Carry this energy forward with you. The lessons and insights of the full moon don't end when the night fades. They plant seeds that can grow in the weeks to come. By avoiding the pitfalls of impulsiveness, neglect, and fear, and by embracing mindfulness, gratitude, and trust, you can make this full moon a turning point in your journey. As the full moon begins its descent, casting its final glow across the night sky, it leaves behind a profound sense of possibility. This is not merely an astronomical event. It is a moment of alignment between the natural world and your inner self. The energy of the full moon will linger, subtly influencing your thoughts, emotions, and actions in the days to come. How you carry this energy forward is up to you, and it begins with the choices you make. After the intensity of the full moon night, it's important to give yourself space for integration. The revelations you experience may feel like sparks of insight, but their true value lies in how you act upon them. Many people make the mistake of dismissing the emotions or realizations they encounter during the full moon, thinking they were fleeting or inconsequential. However, these moments of clarity are like seeds, small but capable of growing into significant changes if nurtured. Take the time to revisit what you wrote, felt, or thought during the full moon. Reflect on how these insights can translate into meaningful steps in your life. One critical aspect of this integration process is self-compassion. The full moon can shine a light on parts of yourself you might prefer to ignore, habits you wish to change, unresolved pain, or fears you've buried. It's easy to judge yourself harshly during this time, but doing so only deepens the shadows. Instead, approach yourself with kindness. Acknowledge your imperfections as part of your humanity and your journey. This act of self-acceptance is not only healing, but also empowering. It allows you to move forward without the weight of self-criticism. As the moon begins to wane, this is also a time to take practical action. The heightened emotional energy of the full moon can now give way to a more grounded focus. Ask yourself, what steps can I take to honor the intentions I set during the full moon? Whether it's committing to a new habit, having a difficult but necessary conversation, or simply being more mindful in your daily life, the actions you take now will determine the impact of this lunar cycle on your growth. Avoid falling into the trap of overexertion. The waning moon encourages release and rest, not frantic effort. There is beauty in allowing things to unfold naturally, trusting that the energy you've set in motion will lead to results in its own time. Resist the urge to control every outcome or force things to happen faster than they are meant to. This balance between effort and surrender is a delicate but essential lesson of the lunar cycle. Another key aspect of moving forward after the full moon is gratitude. Take a moment to appreciate the insights, opportunities, and even the challenges that this time has brought into your life. Gratitude is a powerful force that amplifies positive energy, attracting more of what you're thankful for. You might choose to express your gratitude through journaling, a small ritual, or simply by speaking it aloud. By focusing on the blessings in your life, you align yourself with the energy of abundance and possibility. As the full moon energy fades, remember that this is not the end of its influence. It's a new beginning. Each full moon marks a turning point, an opportunity to shed the old and embrace the new. The process may not always be easy, but it is always meaningful. Trust that the universe is guiding you toward growth, even if the path isn't immediately clear. In the days and weeks following the full moon, stay attuned to your inner voice. Pay attention to synchronicities, dreams, or subtle shifts in your thoughts and feelings. These are the whispers of the universe, guiding you toward your highest potential. Be patient with yourself and the process. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with intention and consistency, it becomes inevitable. As the full moon's glow fades into the horizon, the work you've started doesn't come to an end. It evolves. This is the beauty of the moon's cycles. What begins as illumination transforms into action and then into reflection. The energy of the November 17th, 2024, full moon has set a tone for deeper awareness, reminding you that growth is not a single event, but a continuous process. To honor this ongoing transformation, stay intentional about how you carry the energy forward. In the coming days, you may notice subtle shifts in how you think or feel. The insights gained under the full moon's light may not have been fully clear in the moment, but will begin to crystallize. Give yourself the gift of patience. Not every revelation demands immediate action. Some truths need time to unfold. Trust in divine timing and know that the universe has a way of aligning things when you are truly ready. This is also a time to revisit the commitments you made to yourself. The intentions you set during the full moon were declarations of what you wish to bring into your life or release from it. But intentions alone are not enough. They require nurturing and follow-through. Take small, actionable steps to integrate those commitments into your daily life. These actions do not need to be grand or overwhelming. Even the simplest change, when done with purpose, can ripple into profound transformation. While you focus on progress, remember to be mindful of your energy. The waning moon phase calls for gentleness and conservation of strength. This is a period to ease into your goals, not push aggressively toward them. Overworking yourself or ignoring the need for rest can lead to burnout and frustration. Listen to your body and soul. They will guide you toward balance. If you feel the need to pause, honor that instinct. Rest is not a sign of weakness, but a vital part of growth. You might also notice lingering emotional residue from the full moon. This is natural, as the intense energy of the lunar peak often stirs deep emotions and memories. Rather than suppressing these feelings, approach them with curiosity and compassion. What are they teaching you? What patterns or beliefs are they pointing to? By exploring these emotions, you open the door to deeper healing and self-awareness. It's important during this time to maintain boundaries, both with others and yourself. The heightened sensitivity brought on by the full moon can make you more susceptible to external influences. Be cautious about who you share your energy and intentions with. Not everyone will understand or support your path, and that's okay. This journey is yours alone, and protecting your energy is an act of self-love. Additionally, avoid falling into the trap of self-doubt. The aftermath of a full moon can sometimes bring a sense of vulnerability, especially if you've committed to big changes or released significant burdens. It's normal to question whether you're capable of following through, but don't let those doubts take root. Remind yourself of the strength you've already shown by confronting your truths under the moon's light. You are more powerful than you realize, and every small step forward is proof of your resilience. As the moon continues to wane, let gratitude remain a guiding force in your life. This is a time to give thanks not only for the blessings you already have, but also for the lessons learned and the opportunities yet to come. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, reinforcing the positive energy that will help manifest your desires. Whether through writing, speaking, or simply feeling it in your heart, let gratitude be your anchor. The full moon of November 17th is more than an astronomical event. It's a call to awaken, to release, and to align with your higher self. By continuing to honor its energy in the days and weeks ahead, you cultivate a life rooted in intention, balance, and authenticity. Trust the process, stay true to your journey, and remember that each phase of the moon mirrors a phase of your growth. Just as the moon will wax and glow again, so too will you rise renewed and radiant, ready to embrace the infinite possibilities of your life. As the days stretch beyond the full moon, the energy it left behind becomes quieter like a fading echo, but its effects remain present in subtle and transformative ways. This is the time to anchor yourself in the lessons it brought forth, allowing the insights to deepen and take root in your daily life. Growth doesn't always happen in grand gestures. Often, it unfolds in small, consistent steps, shaping you in ways that become visible only in hindsight. The waning moon is a reminder that release is a process, not a single act. What you consciously let go of during the full moon ritual may linger in your heart or mind, gently asking for further attention. This is not a failure. It's a sign that healing is layered and cyclical. Allow yourself to revisit what no longer serves you, but do so with tenderness. Each layer you release creates space for something new, even if the change feels incremental. This phase is also ideal for clearing your physical and energetic space. Just as the moon begins to shed its light, you too can begin to shed clutter and stagnant energy. Decluttering your home, workspace, or even your digital life can have a profound effect on your mental clarity. This practice doesn't just create order, it also signals to the universe that you're ready to welcome fresh energy into your life. As you move further into the waning moon, your focus can shift from introspection to preparation. What do you want to cultivate in the coming weeks? What seeds of intention need your care and attention to grow? Use this time to plan, strategize, and set the groundwork for what's to come. This is the phase for slow, steady progress, for building foundations that will support your goals when the new moon arrives. Pay attention to your dreams and intuitive nudges during this period. The energy of the full moon often opens a portal to higher wisdom, and messages from your subconscious may continue to surface. Keep a journal by your bedside to capture any dreams or thoughts that feel significant. These messages may provide guidance for your next steps or confirmation of the path you're already on. It's also important to remain grounded during this time. The powerful emotional waves of the full moon can sometimes leave you feeling unsteady, like a tide that hasn't yet receded. Grounding practices, such as spending time in nature, walking barefoot on the earth, or practicing mindfulness, can help you reconnect with your center. These practices remind you that, like the moon, you are part of a greater rhythm and cycle. As the moon grows darker and prepares for its next new phase, take a moment to reflect on your journey. What have you learned about yourself during this cycle? What are you proud of releasing, and what intentions are you carrying forward? Celebrate your progress no matter how small it may seem. Acknowledge the courage it takes to face your inner world and make changes, knowing that each step brings you closer to your highest self. This full moon, like every lunar event, has been a reminder of the constant flux of life. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, you too are in a perpetual state of evolution. There will be times of illumination and clarity, and there will be times of darkness and introspection. Both are equally valuable, and both are necessary for growth. To continue harnessing the power of the full moon's energy, take time to check in with yourself regularly. Ask yourself, what do I need right now? What has shifted in my thoughts or emotions since the full moon? What steps can I take today to align even further with my intentions? This reflective practice ensures that you are not just caught up in the excitement of the moment, but are continuing to channel the insights and energy into meaningful actions. Remember, the full moon represents a culmination or peak of energy, but the process of growth extends well beyond that. As the moon begins its waning phase, this is an ideal time to review, reflect, and refine. You may notice that some goals or intentions feel clearer than others, or perhaps certain aspects of your life are naturally falling away. This is a natural part of the release phase. The moon's energy is asking you to shed what no longer serves you, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Trust that what's meant to stay will remain, and what's meant to go will gently fade into the past. As you move further into the days after the full moon, avoid the temptation to rush. Remember that the energy of the full moon is still alive within you, but now is the time to nurture it, to let it settle and integrate. This is not the period for aggressive action or forcing outcomes. This is the phase of surrender, rest, and subtle transformation. Trust that your intentions are being supported, even if the path doesn't always seem clear. Patience is key in this phase. During this time, you may feel drawn to revisit old dreams or passions. The full moon often brings up what is unresolved, and some of the things that you thought were out of reach may begin to resurface. This is a wonderful opportunity to take a second look at your long-term desires. Is there a project, hobby, or aspect of your life that you neglected in the past? The energy of the full moon can reignite that spark within you, but approach it gently and with mindfulness. Allow space for these ideas to breathe before diving in headfirst. Another important aspect of this time after the full moon is letting go of attachments. It's easy to fall into the trap of holding on to certain outcomes or expectations, especially when we've put a lot of emotional or mental energy into something. But the true essence of the full moon's energy is about release. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting the universe to deliver what's best for you in its own time and way. Trust the timing of the universe, and know that your desires are being heard and seen. As the moon begins its waning cycle, take time to nourish your soul with gratitude and appreciation. Reflect on the progress you've made and the insights you've gained, even in the small moments. Gratitude keeps you connected to the present moment, and by practicing it daily, you will continue to attract more of what you seek. Whether through journaling, meditating, or simply speaking out loud to the universe, express gratitude for the shifts you're experiencing and the transformation unfolding within you. This full moon is an invitation to trust your inner wisdom and align more deeply with your true self. Even as the energy begins to fade, it still serves as a potent reminder of the power you hold within. Every moon phase offers new opportunities to evolve and manifest, and this cycle is no different. You are not the same person you were before the full moon, and as you move forward, trust that you are evolving into an even greater version of yourself. Trust in the cycles, both cosmic and personal, as they guide you toward becoming the person you are meant to be. As the next full moon draws closer, you will find yourself better prepared to meet its energy with grace and intention. The work you've done during this cycle will serve as a foundation for the future, allowing you to step into each new phase with greater confidence and purpose. Remember, you are not separate from the moon. You are a reflection of its rhythm, a part of its dance. And just as it continues its journey across the sky, so too will you rise and shine again, brighter and stronger than before. As the full moon casts its final glow, remember that this is your time to reflect, release, and realign. Avoid the common pitfalls, trust the process, and let the moon's energy guide you toward growth and renewal. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on lunar energy and personal transformation. Share your full moon intentions in the comments below, and let's create a wave of positive energy together. Until next time, keep shining and stay aligned with the universe.